Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Kris Hutchinson. So today I want to look at how to find your perfect customer. And one of the things we need to realize is that just because someone's willing to whip out their credit card and buy your course doesn't necessarily mean they're the perfect customer for you. There are some customers out there that are just going to be a pain in the butt. And they may not be ready for your course just yet. They may be lacking the fundamental skills that you need in order to teach them. Because whenever we teach somebody, it's always a journey. You don't just start somebody with calculus. You need to build them up through mathematics, with algebra and things like that first. And if they don't have those basic skills, they're never going to be able to master what it is you're teaching. So that's one of the things you need to look at is where is your customer at in their journey? Are they brand new to the whole thing? So that way you're teaching them the fundamentals. Or do you need them to know a little bit about what's going on so that you can build upon that knowledge and get them even further down the road? If you're doing an advanced marketing class where you're looking at copywriting and different technologies used to track, to track customer journeys, things like that. If I've never done Facebook ads, that's probably not going to be the course for me, because in order for me to make use of what you're teaching, you're going to have to show me how to set up my Facebook account, how to do Facebook ads, even, where to get the videos, where to get the pictures, all these really basic steps that if I don't already know what it is, then I'm not going to be able to make good use of your training. And so that's not going to be a good customer for you. Now, even though you're selling, marketing techniques that can help any online business, if they're just starting out, it's probably not going to be good. Looking at the health and wellness space, if you are focusing more on diet, it really doesn't matter what, someone's exercise schedule is. And maybe they're not looking to, sculpt that perfect body if you're just doing a diet to, help them lose a couple pounds and just to maybe eat healthier. So those are all different kinds of things you need to know. But it's also, who are you comfortable working with? Are you more comfortable, with in the health and wellness space, are you more comfortable working with men versus women and helping them solve their problems? Age could be a factor too. Would you rather work with, a younger person who doesn't have a whole lot of experience versus an older person who has a lot of different experiences to draw from? One of the customers that we're looking for is we want to find someone who has a successful story that they can then transfer that information and that knowledge into a good course. If you've never worked on anything before, if you don't have any kind of successful stories or any kind of good skills, it's going to be more difficult for us to help you build a course based off of that. So that's just something I want you to think about today, and we'll see you next time on the Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.